Hello there everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am the Crimson Tea and today I'll be talking about the recent Diablo 4 quarterly update for December 2021. Since October's deep dive on sound design, Blizzard has been working on new content and systems for the game. From key elements of itemization, to whole new ways to interact with legendary items, and even a new endgame progression system called Paragon Board. So without further ado, let's go! First, let's start with something simple, yet with the potential to be awesome. In Diablo 4, we'll be able to get items with plus skill rank affixes, meaning we could for instance get an item that gives us plus 4 ranks to Frozen Orb, making our spell that much stronger. And the best part is that if we don't currently have the spell because we are lower level, or have yet to spend points on it, we get that spell with that rank added to our current skills. There's also the value of being able to experiment with skills before committing into their talent trees, which would allow for very fun and varied leveling experiences. Next I'll be talking about legendary and unique items. Legendary items have legendary powers, and that much is a given. But those powers may appear in different slots, so while one person might get a specific power on an helm, another might get it on their boots for example, making for much more flexibility. While unique items aren't that flexible because each one has its own specific power, much like most of our current legendary items present in Diablo 3. Another very cool addition coming with Diablo 4 is the Occulist, a new NPC able to extract legendary powers out of legendary items and destroying them in the process, while storing their powers inside essences, a new item made for that purpose, which can then be used on another legendary item, overriding their current power with the one present in the essence, or, and this part is the cherry on top, used on rare items, upgrading them into legendary items with that power. This means that we'll most likely be interested in perfectly rolled rare items which you can then upgrade into legendary items with our stock of empowered essences. Ever wish there was a specific zone where that one item you need had a slightly better chance of dropping? Well, in Diablo 4, different enemies will have different odds of which items they drop. So there might be a zone filled with bandits which love collecting maces, crossbows and boots, their words not mine, and that might actually be what you're looking for, so you can farm those enemies and enjoy increased chances on fighting those items. The devs have listened and they seem to be interested in giving players more choices when build making. The Paragon Board is one of the new features that will allow for build diversity. Unlocked at level 50, which I assume is a level cap, our heroes will unlock this Paragon Board and start in the most central tile, and much like Diablo's 3 Paragon system, our XP bar will keep going up and earning us Paragon points, which you can then put directly into this board. There will be normal tiles which provide simple stat boosts, magic tiles providing slightly more interesting stats, and then rare and legendary tiles which will be some of our most chased after goals when progressing in the Paragon Board, due to their effects being cooler and more meaningful. Another very interesting aspect of these Paragon Boards are the socket tiles, which allow us to socket in glyphs, new items found all around Sanctuary that provide boosts and bonuses to all other tiles we've picked around their respective socket tile. These glyphs are even able to be leveled up by doing particularly dangerous dungeons, increasing their radius, making them affect more tiles. At the center of each side of the board, as well as the top and bottom, there are gate tiles. These tiles allow us to connect our current board to other boards, providing even further pathings for us to spend our points on. I can already imagine season-specific boards with some spicy points to spend on. It will be glorious! The devs also talked about visual effects in Diablo 4, showcasing changes in the way AoE works as well as different shapes. For example, Whirlwind will be a rotating cone instead of an area around the player, and other spells seem to have more complex hitboxes, as is the case for this fiery serpent spell, which looks awesome by the way. There are a bunch more details regarding how light works, animations for weapon enchants, and even a very in-depth explanation on different enemy deaths animations. I'll leave the link down below in case you want to check it out in more detail. The article itself is pretty extensive and full of good nuggets of information. I've made a summary of the broader picture, but some details didn't fit the video. And as I've already said, I've left a link in the video description down below, so if you want, you can go check it out. I'm really looking forward to Diablo 4 and I am certain I'm not the only one. With that said, this is the end of the video. I hope you have found it helpful. Remember to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon on another one. Thanks for watching and happy holidays!